In the era of Donald Trump, it takes a real piece of shit to edge out the competition and become the biggest monster in American politics. But this week, one man pulled it off. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt. Last week, Oklahoma passed a bipartisan bill requiring health insurance companies to cover diagnostic mammograms. You know, the kind that catches breast cancer early and saves people's lives. Something that's extra important in a state like Oklahoma, where 1 in 6 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. Literally no one opposed this bill. Not the doctors, not the advocates, not even the Republican supermajority that rules the Oklahoma legislature, despite the bill having been written by a Democrat. And what did Kevin Stitt do? He vetoed it. Contrary to the excuse that Kevin gave when he announced his veto, this wasn't about cost. Multiple other states have enacted the same exact mandate and have not seen any significant increase in health insurance premiums as a result. And anyone smarter than Governor Gomer Pyle over here can probably guess why. Early detection of cancer actually saves money for both insurance companies and consumers, because early detection typically means cheaper to treat. So it wasn't about saving money. It was about control, about punishing women because the modern GOP treats bodily autonomy like it's a luxury good that you don't deserve as one of the poors. It was, to put it bluntly, an act of class warfare. If you're lucky enough to be born wealthy, or immoral enough to get rich by cashing in the housing crisis like Kevin Stitt did, you get the right to have your cancer detected and treated before it has time to spread through your body and kill you. But if you're like the rest of us, one of the lowly serfs who make up the 99%, you can go straight to hell, because rich assholes like Kevin care more about the hypothetical and non-existent potential increase in their insurance premiums than they do about your actual life. And on a personal note, I just want to make it very clear that this issue is deeply personal for me. Both of my grandmothers had breast cancer, along with every single one of my mom's sisters. I've seen up close and personal what this illness does to a woman's body, and watched some of the strongest, most resilient women I was lucky enough to call my family have their lives cut short because of it. But I also had the honor of watching them fight like hell until the very end. And it's in their memory that I say now that this fight isn't over. This bill passed through both chambers of the Oklahoma legislature with nearly unanimous support. More than enough votes to override Kevin Stitt's disgusting veto. So here's what I need from you. If you're an Okie, I need you to call Speaker of the Oklahoma House of Representatives Kyle Hilbert and Senate Pro Tem Lonnie Paxton to tell them you want House Bill 1389 brought up for a veto override vote. I've put both of their phone numbers on the screen. And if you're not an Okie, you can still help by engaging with this video to help make sure it reaches as many people as possible. So please share, like, comment, do all of the things to help us override the governor's veto and make sure every woman in Oklahoma has access to this life-saving diagnostic test.